Okay, we are live. So, hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed, Code here. And can you believe it? I am functional. I am operational. I am no longer staring directly into your soul. I am capable of movement again. Can you believe that that is actually a thing that can work? Me, functional. Can you believe it? Never saw that before, huh? A working code. Hi Neon, hi Deadly, and hi Gabe. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Gabe, I hope your internet is doing alright, because last time I checked you were having issues. And couldn't go live despite wanting to. It is a sad reality. Are speeding unbeatable? But unbeatable is so very beatable. It's actually one of the more beatable levels of the game, of the mod. Oh well. So, Genshin, right? Now, as you are able to tell by the title, we are going to get involved in a new story quest today. Fix in the morning, I see. It's 10 minutes. I mean, fair, still, very doable level. So yeah, we are doing a new story quest today, which I will unlock right now. And accept. However, before we dive right into that new story quest, there's one other thing we must do first. And that is going back to our little potion shop. Our potion shop is waiting. We aren't quite done with it yet. This event needs to be finished. It needs to be fully wrapped up. Stone Block 3. Stone Block seems like a lot of fun. I've only ever started Stone Block and never actually went too far. Alright, we're here. So financially, we are doing well. We have a lot of stuff. Basically everything we could hope for is done. So actually let me check real quick. Is that even a quest still? No. So our goal right now in this event is... What do we still need to do? Right, we need to make a bit more revenue. And I feel like there's still gonna be some encounter. Oh, right, and the exam. We aren't done with the exams yet. And I feel like we're still gonna encounter some more characters. In any event, I'm ready to call this cycle here, probably. So, next cycle it is. Damn. Well, Neon, maybe you'll get lucky. Our potions are still flying off the shelves. I also still want to make the ultimate Riz potion. We'll see. Oh hey, Xingshi, I hope this humble token of my boundless gratitude for the kindness and care of your noble selves have shown will prove of some use to your honorable endeavor. A more relaxed tone might be better. Lest this seems like some overly stilted business letter from the Feian Commerce Guild. Recently I've been reading too many books with novel conceptions. I find myself still pondering the ideas therein even after the tolling of the midnight bells. Unable to embrace the sweet solace of sleep. My household servants recommended a certain calming potion, and it was most effective, completely curing my insomnia. After making detailed inquiries into the provenance of said potion, the reply came, the golden-haired traveler. Ah, such fortuitous fate. That is long.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Also, iMakes Art, welcome to the stream. The reputation of the alchemical emporium precedes it. Praise for it pouring from the lips of all, for it has helped many conquer the conundrums that confounded them. Perhaps this too can be considered a form of chivalry. I shall recommend your masterpiece to several author friends of mine, and perhaps soon you shall be known by the title of Grand Master of Elixirs.
If you'd like to see Leo
Market news. Salvaging a
few
batch of
references.
cultural relics. Swiftly underwater, I probably have those potions. Conducting tactical training. Simulated pursuit. Focus harder. Yeah, I should have all those potions, essentially. I don't feel like there's anything new I need to brew. I'd like to harvest all these. Hi, Spinne. And I feel like I can analyze some more. Alright. Forgot you're alive. I was curious whether or not you would be live today, because you were a little bit unsure about that. But I figured you weren't, because you would have gone live already at that in that case. Oh, that needs a lot to be analyzed. I should need a bit less. Yep. I do want to max all of these out. But I am gonna need to grow a few more crops. Do I have windwheel asters even planted? I don't know. Well, in any event, there's a lot that still needs to grow here. Let's actually see what is currently planted. Okay, I don't need to get any more of these, I think. I do have windwheel asters planted. I do have these planted. These ones. I will probably need a few more of these. Okay. That should be good. Without further ado, I think we are already ready to move on to the next cycle. What is there still to do? Oh, right. Of course, of course. I can't forget there is the new sales. Hello. How was my sales strategy? Orders from earlier have sold out. Thanks for the sales data, and it did better. Okay, the academia certification is definitely good. So stick with the academia certification, definitely. Damn, I can only give you 2 different kinds of potions, huh? Truly, that is tragic. I guess I need to brew another one? I guess I will need to brew another potion for you. Give me 1 second. Needs to be... There we go. Wait, what was it again? Wisdom, right? I should have really remembered. Dexterity potions, okay. You need a new dexterity potion. One that provides something the other dexterity potions don't. Fine by me. Fine by me, I can make something for you. It doesn't have to be a good potion, it just has to be a potion. Let's give it technique. Because I don't think I have one with technique. I might though. You know what? Let's get some perception in there. That I should definitely not have yet. For a dex potion. Again, I'm just clobbering something together here that doesn't need to be perfect. Yeah, no, that works for me. Yep, doesn't have to be a good potion. It just has to be a potion with some effects that I don't have yet. There we go. There's the new dexterity potion. Alright, let's put it up for sale. Hopefully that should do the trick. So I'll sell this old junk. Never mind. My potions are too good. They clash with each other constantly. Why? Why are they like this? What do I need to do here? How can I get a potion that does not fulfill those? You know what? Fine. I'll toss in ingredients, but only such a low count that it doesn't apply any effect. Never mind, it's already relaxing. You are also relaxing, right? So you need to go. Without adding. And now I can think about adding an effect. How about warm? And why do you have endurance? Was that the mushroom? Yes. I can't leave that in. This should do the trick. This should be a new potion. It's a dexterity potion that provides warmth. That is not a potion I have yet. Please tell me I can use this one. Because I am getting very confused with how they clash with each other. Finally! That's a new one, okay. Alright, academia certification is good. Maybe celebrity endorsement? Let's try that. I'm a celebrity, I endorse it. New supplies? Are there new supplies? Really? Do you have new supplies? Well, there's nothing in here. Oh yeah, she does have new supplies. Sales expansion contract. Gladly. I have the money. And shop decoration, that is nice. Aha! New merchant! What do you need? You're a merchant from Liyue. Here to purchase potions. Store's doing pretty well, so I'm sure my sales will be good this time. Yeah, very sure. Don't sound very confident. Potions are selling super well, orders just keep pouring in, we can barely cope. My apologies, I'm not doubting your sales figures. It's my business that hasn't been going too well. Every time I buy popular products, they just don't sell before prices go down all around. I post losses 9 out of 10 times. I've convinced myself it's just bad luck, but if I have nothing but bad luck, does that mean I'm just not cut out for this? If I don't make any money this time, I'll pack up, head home, and just work for my father. Maybe I'm just choosing the wrong products. Is that so? I suppose there's still much for me to learn. Right, you're right, I can't stay down like this. I'll make money this time, and I'll impress my father, make him see what I'm made of. Okay, down to business, let's talk terms. Just this time. Alright. You need also dexterity potions. No, you need wisdom potions. Fine by me. These are the ones you get. Okay, academia certification is probably not that important in Liyue. But I feel like this might be where the bulk purchase discount might work. And I'll try limited time batch sale as well. Let's try that combo. He leaves. And I am ready. First of all, I'll take that. And I'm ready to move on to the next cycle. Wait, there's still stuff I have? Alright, but no, I don't have anything to update. My current potions are fine. They sell well. Look at that. Who? Are we getting some visitors? Yes!
Oh, so you're the ones behind the potion shop I've heard so much about. When it comes to fulfilling requests, I heard the customer's wish is practically your command.
Hello, Goro. It's been a while.
Goro? Where did you come
Remember
from?
me from the days of the Resistance?
Oh, and Chiori's here too! What are you guys doing in Mondstadt?
Didn't expect to see you here.
Komonia Express operates all across Teyvat, so I'm always on the road. I'm actually
Yeah.
pretty familiar with Mondstadt from my trips here in the past. General Goro, on the other hand, seems to still be getting the lay of the land. He got lost not too far from here.
Damn, imagine getting
Well,
lost.
I would normally be provided with
Goro
ample
from the
intel
stand-up
before
banner?
carrying out an operation in a
Hey,
foreign
we'll
territory.
see. If I ever get
But
another
Watatsumi
Goro, do I even
Island
have
isn't
one
exactly
Goro?
home
I
to
don't
many
know.
people who've been to Mondstadt. I wasn't even able to obtain a map of the region. I've basically had to perform initial reconnaissance in the middle of a formal operation. Not exactly ideal conditions for an error-free mission.
Affirmative, General. Next time, I'll procure the most detailed map available and make sure you have it at your disposal from mission outset. Over and out.
You can drop the formalities,
Alright.
Kirara.
Oh,
I
the
don't expect you
illustrator.
to report back to me like I'm a commanding
Illustrator.
officer.
Thank you so much for the
We hired
follow.
you as a
Welcome to the stream.
consultant. It wouldn't be fair to treat you like one of my soldiers.
Hey now.
We're just
it's
chilling
not
at
like
our
this is some
potion shop before
one-sided
checking out the new
partnership.
story quest.
We agreed, right? In exchange for my services, you'll help promote our business to the people
How are you
of
doing?
Watatsumi Island. Your good word will be integral in helping Komonia Express become people's first choice for all their delivery needs. Our future business is counting on you.
Business, huh? Might you maybe
Let's
be
know.
interested
You
in
still haven't
doing
told
business
us what
with
you're
us?
doing in Mondstadt. You mentioned something about a mission?
Buy my potions.
Yes. It's a funny story, actually.
Sharing a birthday with
Recently,
Kirara? Nice.
Watatsumi Island has been looking for ways to increase transportation efficiency. Basically, this means improving the operations of our cargo ships.
Alright.
So, we decided to send teams across Teyvat to learn about the most advanced techniques different nations have to offer.
My
We had
potions.
just wrapped up our trip to Liyue when we heard word of your
Well, technically
mysterious potion
3D.
shop. So, we decided to postpone our return journey for
But
a bit
yes.
and come check it out. Turns out it was the right choice.
Well, Paimon's gotta say, you've practically hit the jackpot by coming here. We've got stuff you can't find anywhere else.
We'll make you something super special.
Oh, more customers from abroad. My cuties sure are popular. You really do have friends all over Teyvat.
Of course I do.
Looking at your two friends here, I can't help but be reminded of my dear little wolf cub. You know what? I should introduce you sometime. For
Ooh,
some
that would be
reason, I have a
nice.
feeling the three
Razor
of
and
you would
Goro?
really hit it off. In fact, once you've wrapped up your potion
Oh, I
purchasing,
play
why don't
quite
you
a few
both
games.
Join me and my cuties for afternoon tea.
I play
I'll even bring
Genshin
my
whenever there's
food
new
along.
content, be that an
Afternoon
event or
tea.
story.
Sounds great.
As
I
long
could
as it's
really
voice
use some
acted. Like if
refreshments.
it's important enough to
Long
have
days
voice
of
acting, I
deliveries
play it on
always
stream.
leave me parched. Ugh, thanks for the invitation.
And every Friday I play
Something
a
tells
funny
me you're
little
not gonna
rhythm
take no
game,
for an
that being
answer.
Friday Night Funkin'.
Wait, why does this feel so familiar?
And currently on Saturday I'm
Anyway,
playing Ahead in Time.
Traveler, care to make some introductions?
Alright, this is the Guardian Mage of Tomes and Spells. She also makes a mean cup of tea.
Guardian Mage? Wow.
Streaming?
Impressive
Ah,
title.
thank you.
Is it a position similar to that of a Gucci?
Who?
Wait, could it be that I'm in the presence of someone as high-ranking as Her Excellency? Like Lady Sangonomiya herself?
Not quite.
Useless traveler, you're gonna give the guy a heart attack.
Yes,
Don't be nervous,
yes.
Laura.
Everything on this channel is stuff that I
Her real name is Lisa. She works
kind
as
of
the
threw
librarian here
together
in Mondstadt.
haphazardly.
She's also the person in charge of our shop. Lisa, this is Goro. He's a super powerful general from Watatsumi Island. And this is Kirara. She's a super punctual delivery woman with Komania Express.
We're getting all the people.
Kirara. The name sounds familiar. Ah, the collection of books from Inazuma that I have in the library. You were the one who delivered them, yes? What a helpful little gem
Moving
you
towards
are.
2D?
I'm glad our paths have crossed again, Miss
Eh,
Lisa.
I
hope
know.
you'll consider me for
I
future
thought about
delivery
moving to
jobs as
2D,
well.
but I don't have the
As
artistic
for my
skills for
cutie's
it, and
other
I
acquaintance, I believe
I'm not
I've
sure
read
I
a
can
few
afford
articles
hiring
about you,
someone to
General
make a
Goro.
model.
I seem
So
to recall
I
more than a few references
refuse
to your
as of
empathetic
now.
nature and skillful approach to leading your troops. Let me guess, your troops are also the focus of your potion inquiry here today?
Exactly. Commercial activity between Watatsumi Island and other regions has been on the rise recently. The workload has increased so much, both the soldiers who work on our shipping convoys and the sailors who work on the merchant vessels are struggling to keep up.
So you
What
need a
would really
potion.
come in handy would be a potion that could help them handle their intense workload. Like one that could enhance their energy and physical strength.
Oh, I should have plenty of those
Okay,
potions.
I could definitely use a potion like that as well.
I should have plenty of them. Just you wait, I'll
When I'm
look
out
through
on a
my
long
storage
delivery,
right away for
wouldn't
you.
believe how tired my legs would get from trekking across all that rugged terrain. Not to mention the damage it does to my paws.
My cutie should be more than familiar with that kind of potion by now. I'm sure they'll have it done in no time.
I appreciate the offer, but as it stands right now, I kind of like the fact that everything on this channel is stuff that I threw together. So I currently don't really have too much interest in reaching out to someone, but I do appreciate the offer, and you know, if I ever do change my mind, I might come back to you on that. Should be doable.
Yep, leave it to us.
Well, while you two hop to it, I'm gonna find an idle knight to deliver a letter to my little wolf cub and ask him to treat us to the pleasure of his company.
I wonder if we will actually get to meet Razor
Once
during
my
this
cuties are
event.
done brewing
We'll
a
see.
potion that satisfies your needs, we'll all celebrate over afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea on the banks of Cider Lake. Oh, wonder what that'll be like. Oh, I can't wait to find out.
Maybe.
I'm just glad
Maybe I
I
will.
finally found a way to help my troops.
Alright, let's make those potions. Alright, Goro. Let's see if I have what you
I
need.
thought I've told you this before, that if you want to pass through the forest undetected, you're going to want to wet your tails. Wet fur doesn't get snagged on branches and twigs as easily as dry fur. You'll be able to slip on by, and your enemies will be none the wiser.
Nuh-uh. That's not gonna happen.
Nuh-uh.
Stand my tails wet. I'd be better off tying them in a knot or something. Or better yet, improving my fighting skills so that I don't have to sneak by them in the first place. Oh, you're here. How's the potion coming?
Alright, I should have one, I think. Oh my god, almost all my potions work. While strength and endurance seems to work fine. Yeah, strength and endurance probably is the way to go.
Goro, Kirara, your potion is now ready. Why don't you give it a try?
Wonderful! You two sure work fast.
Of course we do. I already had it done. What's the matter?
Wow! My right shoulder was acting up from using my bow so much, but a few drops of your potion, and the pain is completely
It wasn't even a healing potion, Goro.
The pain from walking on all that rough terrain.
They're exaggerating
It
now.
was never there.
If they wanted a healing
I
potion, they
thought
could
you
have just
built
said
in
so. I
potions,
have
not
those as
magic
well.
elixirs. With this in my arsenal, I bet I could deliver 200 orders in a single day.
Looks like we've got another hit on our hands. Guess we can add the people of Watatsumi Island and the workers at Komania Express to our list of happy customers.
Another perfect result. Well done, me.
Well, now that our work is out of the way, there's nothing standing between us and that afternoon tea we were promised. Oh, perfect! Lisa's here!
Fastback, you have arrived. How's it going? How have you been?
I'm sorry to report, my little wolf cub appears to be busy.
Ah, of course we
I
won't be
sent
meeting
someone to
Razor.
fetch him in Wolvendale,
Sad.
but he wasn't there. It's such a shame he's going to miss the opportunity to meet some fellow furry-eared companions. But I'm sure you'll have the chance to meet in the future. In fact, the next time I see him, I'll be sure to tell him about the two of you. It'll give him something to look forward to.
Alright, future interaction and maybe an upcoming event? Or maybe story? Who knows? That's a table of exquisite snacks and delectable tea. Yes, Akara appears to enjoy him immensely. Goro seems a bit nervous. Mannerism starting resemblance to yeah, okay.
You placed quite
That's
the sizable
fast.
order. Thank you for
As
your
always.
patronage, my Inazuman friends. If feedback on the potion is favorable, I hope
It's
you'll
alright.
consider re-upping your
Oh,
supply
it's better
when the
than
time
bad.
comes. If making the journey proves too troublesome, we can always ship them to you.
Of course! I have a feeling this super powerful alchemical craft of yours could be a game changer for the entire delivery industry.
Absolutely. I'll be sure to collect detailed feedback from my troops. Anyway, we should head out. Until next time, Traveler in Paimon. Oh, and it was a pleasure meeting you, Miss Guardian Mage.
Bye, Goro. Bye, Kirara.
Alright, I wonder if there's any other characters we're gonna meet, or if we've now kind of reached the end of characters that show
The
up.
next time I'm in Mondstadt, I should make it an official visit. A formal meeting between Her Excellency and the Honorable Guardian Mage is sure to be a momentous occasion.
Oh, seems like that made-up title really had an impression on him. It's given him all sorts of funny ideas.
Thank you so much. The assistance you relative of Watatsumi Island and the Komina Express was incredibly important. Thanks for the money. Alright, how did the sales go? Did I finally find the right business strategy? It did go up higher again, so yes! Yes! Perfect! Pretty substantial with such high volume of sales. We will keep that business strategy going. Take these potions, and I will go with the Academia certification and celebrity endorsement. That is the working strat. Now that I've figured it out, there's no use changing it. What about you? How did your sales turn out? So all sold out. And the sales situation says... Ah, okay, not quite. Damn, I was sure bulk sales would be a hit in Liyue. Well, for now, you get the Dex potions. And... Well, I guess the guarantee and maybe free sample delivery? Let's try those. Maybe they work. Alright, then let's take care of our crops again. Harvest. Confirm. Perfect. Another one maxed out. Then I can max out this one. Nice. The peach can be maxed out. Windwheel Aster. Maxed out. The special berry. Maxed out. I should probably not waste the ingredients too much because I don't know when the exam might be coming up. Alright, I can purchase some decorations now, right? See what we got. I'll purchase this. And I'll purchase that. And that is all I can afford right now. Well, that should already liven things up a little bit. Very wide margin. That's nice. That's nice, very nice. Alright, sales are still going well. Hey, great job, cuties. Jeans ask her subordinates to provide us with additional funds. Here you go. Money! Is it exam time? Potion shop, thanks to all your hard work, your earnings surpass expectations.
Wow, I have to hand it to you, cuties. I never imagined that you'd be able to bring in so much mora in such a short amount of time.
I know, I'm
You're
the greatest.
You're geniuses when it comes to business.
We just got the hang of it along the way.
A testament to your ability to learn on the job. If I had your help all the time, I bet I could take double the amount of vacation without a care in the world. With all your hard work
can I
up
get
to
some
this
of that
point,
vacation time?
We've already collected enough sales data for our research. Thank you so much for all your help.
So I guess that's done.
Of course, if
Huh.
you're interested in continuing to run the shop, you'd make me...
Okay, I guess we're done with the
happy,
story
Lisa.
portion, but we haven't
In
had all
either
the
case,
exams
I
yet.
should already have more than enough to report back to Jean with.
Well, she's here, so you know.
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time.
It has. It's been a while since I
you're
kicked you out of
here.
my party.
I wrapped up some business with my cuties and was just about to go report back to you at headquarters.
No need. I already talked to some other knights, so I think I have a fairly good understanding of the situation. Looks like you've troubled the Traveler to help you once again.
How could I not? When it comes to work as important as this, a smart and capable partner is simply a must-have.
Of course,
especially
of
if we
course.
want good results. Look at the success of the shop. I could have never produced that kind of result on my own.
And we're not quite done
Well,
yet. I still have
I
to take
do
like
to
one or two
admit,
more
Your
exams.
success is remarkable. I've been meaning to come see you for some time now, but work kept getting in the way and I simply couldn't find the time. Regardless, I just knew I had to come thank you in person.
We should thank you for your support as well.
It's truly reassuring to have such outstanding members among our ranks.
I still have to make a few more purchases to
Once this is all
get
over,
this shop all
I do
nicely
believe I'm due for a
decorated.
vacation. I've lost quite a few strands of hair to all the stress.
You
Of
are
course.
stressed, huh?
Thank you for all your hard work.
Who's the
Seeing
one
you
making
cooped
all
up in
these
that
potions,
library all
huh?
the time,
Who?
I was worried you might be bored, so I thought I'd give you an opportunity to truly make use of your talents. Perhaps I put too much on your plate at once.
It wasn't that bad. After all, it's not like I was in it alone. All the help from the Knights and the Traveler really helped to lessen the load. Plus, it was fun to get back into research. It's nice to relive those days every once in a while.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you again for all your help, Traveler. Please take this as your compensation.
Oh? What do I get? What do I get? Show me.
Ah, speaking of compensation,
D-
I
you're
also
not gonna
prepared
show me
a
what I
memento
just
for
got?
you. Here, I hope you like it.
Ah, a little potion. But what did Jean give me? Ah, okay. Something new to put up in my teapot, I guess. Alright, I should be able to purchase all the decorations now. Perfect. Some flowers. Some more flowers. And a signboard. Perfect. Now I've purchased everything. Alright, how did the sales go? For you, I know they went well. Just tell me what you want to sell next. Wait, they went back down? Well, but the strategy still works. I guess I didn't give you the best potions. Okay, I need to make another Riz potion. Is it time to make the ultimate Riz potion? I don't know if the ultimate Riz potion would sell. I need one that has different traits from those ones. What about you? Okay, that's a definite increase. And both of those strategies worked out well. Okay, what do you need? Strength. Fine by me. Sell these. Same strategy, please. Alright, I don't think it's time for the ultimate Riz potion yet. What are my current Riz potions, though? Perception and Fragrant, and... also Perception and... Why can I sell both of those? Weird. Let's make a Riz potion that has some... I don't know, maybe dexterity in there. With some dexterity. A relaxing Riz potion. That's gonna be a nice one, I think. I just need to hope that it actually fulfills all the requirements that they need. Alright, this should do the trick. A relaxing Riz potion. Hopefully that works. Damn it, it doesn't! Why are you like this? Why must you make this difficult? Okay, fine. There, let's not give it any traits and instead make sure it has some other qualities. I will try to make it relaxing again. There we go. This is gonna be a very, very cheap one. Wait, no. Needs to be a bit higher so it can... There. Let's make it a dual effect one. A relaxing, dexterity, and charisma potion. This better do the trick. And this better fly off the shelves. There. Sell well, please. I still haven't seen the final exam pop up, right? Yeah, the expert exam hasn't shown up yet, and I think that's the only one I'm still missing. Harvest. I do need to accelerate all at least once. Harvest all. And that should do the trick. Next cycle. Give me the expert exam so I can finish this up. And then we'll go on. Ah, I think it's time for the expert exam. Perfect.
Here. Oh, is it time for the expert exam already?
And after this,
Still
it's
start
story
moving
quest
so
time,
fast,
as
I can
promised.
barely keep up.
And if we have time for it
Progress has
after
been
the story
very
quest, I
impressive.
will make that ultimate risk potion.
According
Promise.
to the way Mr. Albedo designed the exams, passing the expert level would mean you're now qualified to mentor other people.
We could start to teach other people? Then Paimon's totally going to start a class. Let's see. How much should Paimon charge per student?
If anyone's gonna be a
Well,
teacher,
all
then it's
Paimon
me,
knows
not
right
you.
now is that for homework, her students are gonna have to use alchemy to make all sorts of tasty treats. Paimon will be sure to give them lots of
Alright,
feedback.
sure.
On their alchemy skills, of course.
Let's focus on the exam for
I'm
now.
sure this one will go just as well as the others.
I've aced every
I'm
exam
ready to
so
begin
far.
Whenever you are, I'll be rooting for you.
Check the exam requirements. Alright. Expert grade charisma. Expert +8. Perception and steadying. 280%. Perception and steadying risk potion. Okay. Is that already in here? Well, perception is already a possibility easily. Okay. That's good. That's good. Perception and what was the other one? Steadying. Steadying, huh? Where did we have steadying? There it is. Alright, back to the Riz. What do you mean? Oh, that's why it can't be placed there. Duh. Damn, that one's annoying. I should have leveled it up. Do I have anything else for steadying? There must be at least one more. It's perception. Is there really only one ingredient for steadying? Oh no, there we go. There's another one. And that one's a perfect fit too. Perception and steadying. Alright. Now I just need to level up the Riz a little bit more. And get it to 200%. 280%, right? 280, perception steadying, expert +8. We should reach that. I think we have all the requirements fulfilled. Just in case, I will drop in another mushroom over here. Get to 290%. That should easily fulfill the requirements. Let's go. No! It's +6. Okay, I might need to redo that. Can I retry? That's the first one I haven't aced. I do want to ace it. Alright, the first one that's actually a little bit more of a thing to think about. Right, that's steadying. Again, perception and steadying. There we go. Alright, perception and steadying are there. Now I just need to level this up as much as I can. Hi! You are in fact not dead. Unbelievable. Okay, actually, hang on. Scratch everything. I need to really think this one through. This potion is important. After all, this is kind of, you know, it is the final exam. If this potion isn't good, then what am I even doing? There we go. Food while I watch. Ah, yes. Of course, of course. I hope you will enjoy that unidentified food. I can squeeze that in down here. Ow! Was that one really necessary? The answer is obviously yes. Still. Ow. Can't you see I'm busy trying to make some high-tier potions here? I need to squeeze in as much potency as I can. Okay. This should be enough. This should make a really good Riz potion. Yes! That fulfills all the requirements for my final exam. It's not the ultimate Riz potion yet. I do want to make a proper, like, perfect Riz potion at some point. But I'll take this one. Charisma, Expert +8. Perception and steadying, tuning rate over 128%. Show me the results.
Alright, let me give your potion a try. Yep, the effect looks good. The quality of your potion is quite high as well. Your talent in this discipline is truly remarkable. So, we passed? Can we teach alchemy now?
I have mastered potion
What an
making.
amazing achievement, cuties. Congratulations.
I guess we've learned a thing or two about potion making.
Now is not the time to be humble. You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time. That's an impressive achievement, no matter how you look at it.
Why, thank you.
Exactly. I was also really surprised at how quickly you picked it up. I thought it would have taken way more time.
Not for me.
Anyway, thank you so much for your help.
Skitty and Ohio
Participation has allowed me to
characteristics,
collect
I'm
some
sorry.
very valuable
You
data.
should be.
With everything we've learned, we should be able to offer the official exam soon. This is sure sure to be a critical moment in the development of the alchemical potions industry. Paimon feels like she just took part in something super important. Of course.
Alright.
You two are practically pioneers. What you've been able to contribute to the field of alchemy is as impressive as a biologist discovering a new species.
Oh.
Anyway, I should probably head back and go over the data I've collected.
Speaking of data, I still need to
Traveler,
analyze some
Paimon,
plans.
Thanks again for your participation. If you have some free time, please stop by the lab.
Alright, let's get the final few unlocks. Oh, thank you for the money. Alright. Max out all my ingredients real quick. Harvest. I should be able to perfectly analyze everything now. Max level. This one. Max level. And finally, special violet grass. And now every ingredient is also fully analyzed. Max potency. Now I'll have one more unlock to grab real quick. And then we are officially done. Oh, it unlocks automatically. I don't even need to grab it. Perfect! Oh yeah, by the way, in case anyone's curious why Nahida's on my team, I've decided to finally get some resources from the Dendro Hypostasis, which is impossible to defeat without a Dendro character. Like, literally. You literally cannot beat this thing without having at least one Dendro character. Which I think makes it the only boss that has a specific elemental requirement. Because with, I think, every other boss, you can use at least a handful of elements to beat them. Still easy, it is easy, don't get me wrong, it is easy. It's just kind of annoying that it requires that stuff. Alright. Then let's go and do the story quest. The thing that everyone's probably here for. Only took me about an hour to finally get there. Basically need Hydra, yeah, but I think Cryo can also do the trick if I'm not mistaken. So that's at least 2 options, I think. I really like this idle animation, by the way. It is just perfect. The best idle in the game, probably. Her little footsteps.
Seems like there's another event going on at the court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs as far as the eye can see.
Very cute.
Let's see what they're for. Fontaine.
Also, I can't
Fashion
believe I have only just now noticed that the
Ooh,
footsteps
why don't
actually
you check
sound
out some of
different
the
for some
shops?
characters.
Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
Like, pay attention, like... Listen to these footsteps. Because, you know, he is wearing shoes. Compared to... It is definitely... I can't believe I never noticed that some footsteps sound different too. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense that they sound different, but I've never paid attention to it.
Is this really okay?
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori.
Hi,
I'm just in
Chiori.
shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioria boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Perhaps it's because of Fontaine Fashion Week?
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today!
Hello.
Is that really
Got some
so
outfits?
shocking? It is mine, after all.
I would like some main character
Anything you're looking for
customization
today?
finally.
A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid!
Well, what else do you want to wear? Outfits for emergency food? We actually wanted to ask about Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Probably no.
Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Does she need to? I mean, she's already pretty popular.
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
Huh.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
But I guess she just wants to?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction.
So she needs to
Why
participate.
would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Vision?
Okay,
Oh no.
so maybe fashion
So
is more
non-vision bearers
complicated than
can't wear these clothes.
All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Something like that. Yes.
So what's our part in
We're
this
a long
story?
way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
Should I take care of your shipment, of its safety?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Oh, Kirara's gonna show up again.
Excuse me. Coming through.
Speak of the devil.
Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really sorry.
Well, I just saw you a little bit earlier
Breaths,
today.
Kirara. Then start again.
Oh, so Kirara's the courier you were talking about.
Oh, hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine. It's been a while.
It's been a while? It's been a while? It's been like 30 minutes at most. What do you mean it's been a while? Kirara, is your memory shit? What is wrong? It has indeed.
Wait a second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
So, what was the holdup?
Go
Sailing
ahead,
blades,
can't
bad
you
weather?
see? Of course, of course.
No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then. Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
You became a cat girl. Perfect. Also, Kirara is cute. Your tails. Your tails, Kirara. Look at them. Look at them go.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little
Perfect?
different
No.
from the ones I usually run into.
It's
I could
perfect.
hear them mumbling about Komunia Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go
Sabotage.
as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh, are
Well
you
then.
okay, Kirara?
No, obviously she
I'm
drowned,
good, I'm
Paimon.
good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of
Happy,
the
happy,
ordinary
happy.
for
That
whatever
will probably
deliveries
change
get
once we get back to
intercepted.
main story stuff
But
eventually.
It still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Huh? Well...
Apparently that's a yes.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating.
Uh-huh.
One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioria Boutique's delivery.
And who's
And
that
who might
certain
this person
person?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and
Let me
you've still
guess,
got
it's a
Fashion Week
business
to worry
rival.
about.
Business
I
rival?
appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Alright. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. Now that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
Business rival? Old business partner? Who
So
is
you
it?
both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer
Business
who's
rival,
made it
yep.
his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Kind of figures.
So he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've
Well,
warned him before
fight
to
fire
meet
with
with me
fire,
fair
I've
and
heard of
square.
that.
But
Well,
I
never
guess
mind, he
prefers
probably doesn't have a
playing
good
dirty.
name.
Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Anyone who rents deserves pain.
Wait, Chiori, where
All
are you
the
going?
pain.
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori! Wait!
Well, someone's gonna die.
She's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
Wait
seem
until the body's been
Should
discovered.
we be worried about
And then
Chiori?
pretend we don't know anything.
She's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do.
A body
will
has
negative
been
publicity
discovered.
about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komunia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Yes, plus if all three of us show up, then we definitely would get the body discovery announcement. If just two of us go, then we might be able to hide the body without triggering an announcement. Anyway, sure.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
To be honest,
Oh, please get in
I'm
front of the
more
opera
worried
epic
about that
names.
Uter guy's safety.
No investigation needed, yes. When they talk about tonight. Go! Again, the runs are so cute of the all the characters as well. Like the arms out. Yo!
Any chance you're on the clock, officer?
Oh, well, look who it is.
Nothing good ever comes out of you
Haven't seen
addressing me
Travelers
like
in a
that.
while.
Oh, and I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Yes, it is us. Hello.
Chevraz, we meet again.
Are you on patrol?
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made.
All the Archons. And
I
then there's
suppose the
Klee.
trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
Well, I do have Venti, so I could make an
did
all
something
Archon
happen?
team if I wanted to.
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Already included Klee.
Are
You know
you
what?
coming?
Fair.
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
Oh boy.
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's
Yes.
getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Both.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Are you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is this person?
Follow
Because of
me.
an accident? That would be very interesting. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe if there's ever gonna be another Danganronpa game, that could be something that they might...
Just promise you'll start
into.
trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
Still using default wings for Nahida. Because
You
she's
always
still
have.
only level 50.
I'll
She
go
isn't
home.
actually a properly trained
Check
character yet
with
for
him.
me.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own.
How
Getting people
exactly
to
could
talk,
you use
for
a fashion
example.
designer's help?
The uniform,
like,
the
undercover
musket,
stuff?
They're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh,
Okay.
is that because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know
Alright.
about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers
So
are
she's
members
an
of the upper
informant.
class, which means they're pretty much up
She's
to the
pulling a
gills in
Kurumi.
wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now.
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So,
Yeah.
who got on
seems
her case
like
this
it.
time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so
Uter?
this is what happened.
Time skip noises.
Huh? Uter, you say?
Yes, that is what I said.
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior.
Well,
So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
if he didn't heed the warning, then he's gonna die.
All of a sudden.
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
So we can execute him
Because
right
this
here
is
and now.
probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
A body has been discovered.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before.
Well,
So,
you know what? I'll
allow
take
me
that.
to
I'll take it.
refresh
Because
your memory.
if you want the definition
Lay
for
off
insanity,
the
it's doing the
dirty
same
tricks.
thing over and over again, but expecting different results.
Oh.
And stupidity is apparently when you do it and
Dare
don't
lay your
expect
hands on my
anything.
head again. You can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Ahem. Chiori?
Sadly, she isn't like Rivesley. Not quite.
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Oh.
Gah, forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
Yes, on the street. That's where you found him.
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's
Welcome
events
back.
will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon. How did he just go flying out like that?
Such a graceful arc.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults
Presumed
and
death?
threats.
Don't you know
Insults
that
and
people
threats so
die when
bad
they
that he
are
deserved to be
killed?
tossed out like a sack of trash?
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
He still won't
You
stop,
could
you
have
know
reported
that.
him to the guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety.
Yeah, but that won't work here. That dude is still gonna
That
cause
reminds me,
problems.
there is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
Nope, not yet.
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Lots of back scratching going on here, huh?
Everyone hold hands.
We're going up there now. Alright, let's go up.
I see everything.
I still don't know, by the way. I know you can use her to read minds. Thanks for the head pats. Maybe I will return the favor at some point. I still don't know whose minds I can read. I think it's only important characters. But I am not sure. There must be at least some characters somewhere. Probably... Oh, right. It's only in Sumeru, right? It's only in Sumeru, I think. So this ability is kind of useless here. Sumeru... Yeah. There it is.
We're back.
Hello.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
Don't worry, there was
There's
no
nothing
corpse
to worry about.
yet.
All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks. The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rasula can take the second half.
Damn,
With
okay.
that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go
And
anywhere
just
near
like
your
that, the
goods.
story has been resolved.
Unless, of course, it's to offer to share
15-minute
them
story
with you.
quest.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's
Damn.
really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards.
Yes, you
Or
do.
those with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well,
No,
you
the
certainly
sunglasses
shouldn't
are
count on such a
absolutely
procession for
necessary.
Every trip you make to Fontaine.
The
It's
guards with
just a one-off
sunglasses
thing.
are a
For
requirement.
my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Since she's already talked to the patrol.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori?
It can always get
Your
more
clothes are
famous.
so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand, yes?
Well, I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Genshin does it less.
Then it's
True,
still not
Genshin
famous
does do
enough.
it less.
My goal is to make the Chiori
Which is why it's
brand
always
renowned
tragic
throughout
when
all
it
of
actually does
Tibet.
manage to kill someone.
All of it?
Because
Your
it has
business would have
happened
to get
before.
pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chioria branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them.
Nope.
They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Could just go to any Chiori, yes.
Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality.
Any of the tens of thousands of Chioris out there.
I'm sure I could think of something.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it.
Give us... I know they won't,
We'll
but
also
give
your
us
hands to make
character
some small adjustments to
customization.
stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Just like Catherine, living mannequin, yep. Please tell me. I know they won't. I know they won't. I know it for a fact. But please tell me they're giving us character customization at some point. At least a little bit of character customization. a little bit more than just, ooh, the little thingies glow a different color now. Like, come on. They did have character customization, like the flower crown and the F2P mask, but that was only for certain quests and then never equipable again. Give us that stuff again, please. And even if it's just little things. Anyway, can we keep the outfits?
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designer's vision. They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use. If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
They might add them, though, because Genshin has them after all, but not for the main character.
I'm curious about all this design stuff.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yep, sounds good. Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already she's not a little.
Well, what else do you what are you expecting to wear? Wait until the next morning. Dum-de-dum-de-doo. And it is now the next morning.
I see everything.
I do see everything. Well? Wow, the clothes. Do we at least get to see images of our cast, of our two lovely mannequins here, wearing other clothes, even if we can't unlock them?
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Apparently.
Yep, with the special patrol, bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage.
Hmm.
The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you were some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by
truly the
herself.
best VIP.
They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for
Perfect.
Kirara.
Yes.
An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't
the
wait
cat
for another
box.
escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire.
Alright.
That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
And that's why you want
Fashion
me
is
as your
about more than
mannequin.
just looks, my dear.
Because I am the
Especially
world-renowned
when you've got your sights
traveler.
set on a market the size of Teyvat.
One who has fought gods and
Well,
dragons.
Would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Let's get to it.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Set them up? How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Okay.
There sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
I'll display everything in the worst way possible, probably, knowing me. Let's have a look.
We just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Alright. More kimono. Formal men's attire. Formal women's attire. There. Hardest quest ever.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design.
It's literally the same stuff, just slightly altered.
Let's move on to the real task at hand. Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Someone called Lean!
Come on in, man. How have you been?
Guys, it's Lean!
Not too bad.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest, I
Damn,
came
break
here
up?
today to cancel my order for that gown.
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your
It's
plans
Lean.
changed?
I love
It's
Lean.
alright. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm
Man,
really
now that makes me
sorry.
look forward to
Don't worry about it.
Spooky
let me
Saturday
know if there's
Scare
anything I can do to
V2
help.
whenever that's gonna drop. So very much so looking forward to that. And apparently they're going 3D
Is it just
with
Paimon, or was she acting
V2.
a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel. No one to take you to the ball.
V2 what?
I've pretty
What do you
much
mean
heard
what?
it all.
Spooky
Judging
Saturday
from the
Scare.
look on her face,
Lean.
something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
Well, guess this means you'll have more time to
The
work
Lean
on Fashion
Monster
Week, right?
had a nice little song in
That's
Spooky
true.
Saturday Scare.
Come,
That's how I got
Let's
onto the
pick up where we
topic.
left off.
V2's been in development for a while.
Is Miss Chiori in?
She is.
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh. Could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so...
Alright, someone's trying to
Is
ruin
there
her
something
name
about it
again.
that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
Oh, no need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
Oh my god. Okay.
Another one?
What did that asshole do now?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
Well,
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
Please calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
excusez-moi?
Haven't you heard? Chiori Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
Just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
I feel like you
Well,
already
you
know.
tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll
Alright.
refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
And then raise all the prices to 10 times the amount after we totally crush everything at the Fashion Week. These rumors.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
There you go.
You say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
I mean, we could take care of whatever's going
public
on.
skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
Wow.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Wow.
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Okay, we gotta kill this person.
Believe those nasty rumors?
We know who's behind
Is the
it.
messenger still here?
It's time
No,
for a
they've
body
already
to
left.
be discovered.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Alaf, you stay and watch the shop. I'll
Damn.
go talk to the supplier myself.
Also talking, Angela. Hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow, it's appreciated. We are about to commit a murder, if the game would just permit me to. Maybe we'll be able to find out what happened.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's nothing wrong with your clothes.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
Alright, let's get to work here. Where are we going exactly? You know what? I can walk that distance, that's not too far. I don't think there even is a good teleport point nearby for me to use. Well, actually there probably is. I probably could have teleported, and it would have been faster. Oh well. Through the greenery we go, as the Dendro Archon.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
Reasonable conversation? I don't know.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori. We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Well, what's going on?
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
I'm the messenger, I'm here.
Has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Have you read the papers today?
We've heard about them.
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe
Yes,
that's something
hello.
you should consider as well.
You're right.
Oh!
I only subscribe to the Steam.
A raid?
And most days, I never even read the others.
Why, thank you for that one, too.
These rumors. The Steambird
Sitting
was the
between
one
your
that
face and my
published them?
gun. Sadly, I
No,
don't think Chiori
not
is
at
one
all.
of the characters that
They
has
were
a
in
gun,
some
even though guns
second-rate
do
fashion
exist.
tabloids.
Well then, there
Well,
you
thank
go.
you for the raid, too.
Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
How are you doing?
You would think that.
How are
But
you?
this
How are
time is
you?
different. Someone paid off
What
the
were you up
tabloids
to?
to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Doing great? Glad to hear that.
That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
Got Chiori?
It
Ooh.
seems your rival really
How
pulled
is she in
out all the
gameplay? I
stops
haven't
this
actually
time, Chiori.
done her character
The
trial
article
yet.
was even published alongside a
I probably
photo
should
of you.
do that before,
What
you know, it
sort
runs
of
out. I do
photo?
want those primo gems.
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
Oh yeah, that dude. The one who deserves death.
Chair again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Haha, located in a good quarter of Fontaine, claims to be a clothing store of unique style. Another side to this tale. Yes. For he'd say a few criminals have wearing the clothes felt suited me. Oh wow, so because prisoners are wearing those clothes, oh no, that means she's connected to criminals. Openly supported design a year ago. Occasion to raise money supplies. There's something more to discovery. Famous ways. Invisible hat, like a spider's web that connects these evildoers. Fortress. But do birds of a feather not flock together? Many customers have also been subject to rough treatment at Chiori. I have to say, a real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes. Why, she seized her scissors and began wrecking them and threw me out the window. A clothing store? More like a thief's lair, if you ask me. Yes, oh no. Many of you may have wondered why the glass at the boutique often shatters will allow a crash, leaving behind terrifying mess. That's the truth. Just the day before this report was going to print, another such act of brutal battery occurred in the streets. Oh no. Photo above, Chiori, terrifying as she grabs her competitor, Mr. Uter, by the scarf, making threatening gestures towards him. Ultimately broken up by the guards who reached the scene. I asked the criminals why they appreciate the spread. The answer we received was that Chiori employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top. Yes, she does that, not her competitor, no. Wrongdoings can still prevail provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty. Perhaps those who purchase clothes from this establishment may, following this establishment's philosophy, prefer to liquidate the disagreements. Boutique indeed a place blindly flattered by fashionistas that keeps an exclusive clientele of crooks. Wow! Okay.
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies. Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top.
Yes, again, totally her, not her rivals.
Among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Yeah, but Uta harassed Chiori first.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon, but it can't be helped now.
It could be helped. If we were the
That's
ones
right.
to kill him. Chiori, you stay out of this, I'm gonna execute him.
Has already made up its mind.
Please let me kill this
Don't
bastard.
give your rival high marks for effort.
Man, I'm way too
They
quick to
even
start.
dug up the fact that my father once served
I'm
time
way
in
too
the
quick on
fortress of
wanting to kill
Meropide.
people, aren't I?
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean. They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The
Damn.
absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about.
That
in a
is
day
never
or
the
two,
answer. Unless it is.
when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Violence isn't the answer. It's the question, and the
Are you
answer is
sure
yes.
you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this, but my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
Well, any publicity is good publicity.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go.
She won't.
There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Perhaps.
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Also,
Fair
fair point.
enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Well, again,
Understood.
luckily she has
Take
me
care.
and Paimon. We kind of volunteered already to be mannequins. We might as well model.
So,
Plus, we are super famous.
what should we do now?
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room. I should have seen it from the beginning. Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Can we find some stuff she can use? Oh, look, it's Charlotte.
Traveler, Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Can you help spread some real news that aren't fake?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
Yeah.
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
You too, huh?
Great.
Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity.
So,
Miss Chiori
could
doesn't
you help
deserve to
prove
suffer
a
all this
better
baseless
article?
slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side!
It's my pleasure. I've
But
met Miss
how?
Chiori several times. I know
How
she's
can
not
we
the kind
help?
of person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite. Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Alof told me you were all together.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
Over where? Over there?
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
Shut the
I mean,
fuck
what
up.
did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
Die. All of these people can just die.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure. Makes sense if she regularly deals with criminals, I guess. I've got the chills just thinking about it.
Huh.
Oh no, we've lost her.
Maybe she went back to her shop,
Did you hear what all those people were saying?
trying to come up with new
I
designs
can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
with the materials she currently
Miss
has.
Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general
Hello,
public hasn't had a
hi.
chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes. It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
Oh, this is all Uter's fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could. Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you? You know, so she can, finish what she started?
I would have if I was
That
in
would
her
only make the
position.
situation worse for her. I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
But what if we were the ones
got a
to
point.
finish what she started?
Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then.
Again, we're basically world-renowned heroes at this point. If we kill him, they'll know that he was the one in the wrong.
Oh, who's this?
This is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
At least one person is
So
reasonable.
you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chioria dress on my wedding day.
Why?
My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chioria Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes, and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
And now everybody hates her.
And then, something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well.
And yet everyone thinks she's a horrible
promised that I'd
person.
be able to wear a Chihoria dress on my wedding day.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room, and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
What a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Mad and sad?
Well, see, that wasn't actually
Smad.
the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories,
And yet
seating,
everybody hates
construction.
her.
It was all of the highest quality.
Miss Letitia,
I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Huh? Well, if it would help Miss Chiori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
There we
I think
go.
it'd go a long way. Your
Again,
real
you can get my
experience is more
opinion
powerful
too.
than all those lies combined.
World-renowned traveler here.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Well, we were.
Didn't focus on the story at all.
Then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Oh, I remember
Imagine.
now. There's this one cliff by the sea.
Imagine just
Miss
skipping
Chiori
through
would always go
everything.
there whenever she was upset.
In that case, why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
We're on it. Okay, I definitely have to teleport here. That is not a distance I'm walking. Let's play the story. I mean, true, you can. Everyone is always able to play the story themselves. Animals! Alright.
There you are, Chiori.
We found her.
How did you know where I... Olaf told you, didn't she?
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop
Indeed,
and
it is as
Letitia
you
was
have
there.
guessed.
She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air. Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
Is this a date? I mean, what? Doesn't look like there's a lot of space.
Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
All right, don't mind if we do.
Lovely.
Well, how does it feel?
This place is pretty great.
A lot of still
It's
artworks
quiet
that are
and
basically
open,
just... Well,
and
it's not
far
even
from
really
relentless
artwork, it's
critique
just
from
like
fashion commentators in the
high
media.
detailed screenshots.
It's just you and the beautiful
High detailed
scenery.
stills.
Yeah.
A lot of
It's
them.
important to take yourself
But
out of
why?
that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family.
Who knows,
My
maybe they
parents
think that
would
by
joke
doing this
that I
they
grew up
can
to be so
skip out on
assertive
having a
because they spoiled
cutscene.
me as a child.
But they can't.
I would get
There's
together
always
with
at
the
least
other
one
children,
animated
climb
cutscene in a
trees, and
story
explore
quest.
caves.
I wonder
One
when
time,
that's gonna
I
show
even
up.
climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate. One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Damn.
Oh, Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things.
Yet your clothes are
On top of
selling.
that,
So
hated the
your
idea of
unusual
groveling
ideas definitely
and
paid off.
making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Well, it's working out.
Great dream to strive towards.
Just, you know, minor
After that,
setback right now.
I came all the way to the court of Fontaine. a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion. I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Well, I know someone who absolutely adored your designs.
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers. Who would have thought?
Must be pretty motivating. I guess
Even
that's
as
why
I
you took
continue to
over all of
pursue
the
my dream,
costs.
my work has also become someone else's. Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Yeah, but what you say might not necessarily be what you really feel.
And that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara. Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know where Uter's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
And burn it to the ground.
Good, we'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
But your accessories...
Okay, then.
Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Well, she'll just redesign them.
It's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma and the vow I made in front of those masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back. The sea.
Oh? Just got an
What
idea.
did you just say, Chiori?
The sea. Seashells, coral.
Instead of gems?
I've got it.
You got all the materials you need right here.
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
Chiori, wait, hold up!
Alright, let's go.
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
Look at her swim. Look at her go.
Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Ah, Paimon gets it now. You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs.
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
On it.
Leave it to us.
Yoink. Oh no, enemies! Kill them before they kill me. Okay, that doesn't work. I need to... There we go. Time to become aerial. And we're already heading out again, I guess.
Enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest
Gotta
ones
love
in
being
this
able to
area.
talk underwater, by the way.
Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget. We've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
Yeah, we gotta investigate stuff. You return to the boutique with Chiori.
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
I should be able to make it, if I skip out on sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
No, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Something similar to what we've had with Ganyu before.
Ganyu? Who's that?
A friend of ours who does way too much overtime. Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Who needs sleep?
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work. All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first fashion week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
You got it!
Damn!
What did you just say?
Just destroy it all.
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream.
Everyone returns their clothes, and now let's rip up all the clothes
that I
in the
brought with
store.
me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric, and the smaller pieces for accessories. If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits.
And yet they've all been returned.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
But you asked me to do it, so it's fine. Well then,
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Oh boy. And then everything was destroyed.
Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop? Who did this?
Gotta do some sick combos.
Monsters.
Yes, the sickest of
Slandering you in the papers
combos.
wasn't enough for them,
On
was it?
clothing.
They even sent people to wreck your shop. Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
It was me.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
Boss, please go easy on us.
Huh?
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Of course, but
Navia sure is
why
scary
were
when
you
she's
here
angry.
again? Other than, you know, to
If there's
threaten
one
me
thing
now?
I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
So
You
another
and
person
Chiori
on
are
our
really
side, of
close.
course.
Of course.
If
Everyone
Kirara
knows that
was still
Chiori makes
here,
the
she would
most
also
gorgeous
support
outfits
us.
in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly. Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
Yeah, not
If
just
I
to the
had it my
Spina.
way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh,
All
no
right, then.
problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Get
Actually,
everyone here.
there's something else
All
I'd like to
hands on
ask of
deck.
you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Gladly! Oh, we're getting everyone involved.
I'm done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet?
Oh! What happened to the boutique?
Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full.
Oh my god, we just had this conversation a second ago.
Not this again.
Alright, you do your things and I'll go search for Linny and Lynette. Alright? Alright. Surely they won't be too hard to find. My good old pals. My good old F2P pals. Let's see if they're home. Let's pass out for some time. But you're awake now. Welcome back.
A moment later,
We
missed
have hit a kind of low point in
We read the
viewership that I
article in the
haven't
papers.
been at
We were
in a
just about to go
while.
find Miss Chiori.
But I'm
She
glad
helped
to see
design
you
a
back,
number of our
Rob.
costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
Oh, perfect. She was the one who sent us.
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help.
For
Just
funny?
say the word and we'll take care of it.
Okay, so it's like this.
Dog? Ah, yes. Which one? All of them.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it.
Oh.
Well then, guess it's about
Okay,
time we
fair.
go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Uterra's been doing, right? Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
Surely she will. She's got
According
help.
to her, she wants to first beat Uterra fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A 2-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
yeah, something like
Baguette? Right, Baguette. The best dog.
Understood. Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
All right, we're counting on you.
And there they go.
Okay, then let's also do as Chiori said and meet up with her at Uterra's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
That'll work out. 2 days, huh? So we're doing another time skip. Wait until 2 days later. 1. 2? Let's hope that counts as 2 days, because technically it's midnight, so it should count, maybe. Let's see if it counts. It does count. Alright, I saved some time on the time skip. And we're going underground with this one, folks. Materials, manufacturing, give the outfits away. and still not spend 10% of your Mora. You are absolutely right. I have way too much Mora.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori!
So it's worth it.
You
You
look
know
kinda
what's not good? The fact that I'm already hungry and I don't even know
Just a
what
few
you
steps
made.
left now. I've handed the rest over to Olaf. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Wow,
But
that's
it's
cutting it
fine.
real
I can
close.
handle like another
Are you
hour
sure she'll be okay without you?
without food.
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, UTER has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Okay.
Paimon totally gets that this
Let's
is
be
all
sneaky.
his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can stop by for a tour.
There you go.
We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Or maybe you should avoid being seen there after, you know, the story in the paper and everything.
Anyway,
But
Uter's
there's
factory
nothing
is
wrong
right
with me
over
and
there.
Paimon going
Let's
there.
hurry up and get moving.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
All right. Ugh, it's really creepy.
It's probably the fact that he is the one
choose to
working
buy
with
anything from a
criminals.
place like that.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
I'm gonna say it. He's the one who's working with criminals. He's projecting hardcore. It's a domain. He has an entire domain in here. You know what, if we're entering a domain, I should select my proper party. We're going in. Pretty big for a single building. Domain expansion. Baseless accusations. Ooh, she dual wields. Okay, that is actually pretty interesting. Okay then. Was not expecting her to be a dual wielder. Like she uses the sheath, right? No, that is actually a second blade that she just has. That is definitely new.
We're in. There really is nobody here.
We haven't had a dual wielding character before. This would be a good spot to hide a chest, but there is nothing here apparently. Let's try the opposite side. Maybe there's something hidden over this way. Nope. So what is her skill? Right, I think I've seen these stalls pop up in memes recently, where they just show up in everyone's ult. Like they place these dolls and then use the ult on another character for the funnies.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air.
Egg!
Hit that thing!
A
Egg!
mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please, follow me, dear guests.
I'll go the opposite way, thank you very much. They don't even have an invisible wall to stop me. But there's nothing here! And here I was, thinking I could steal some stuff. Guess not. Wait, what about this way? Are you telling me there's an invisible wall here? I guess I can't make it there. Fine. I'll just follow you for a little bit. But what about this way? There's just no loot in here.
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Wow. Amazing.
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Uter seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he?
Especially if he has a robot.
Bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand.
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
Yep, this seems like Uter's workspace, all right. Let's see what we can find.
Alrighty then, what do we have? Notes on the table. Courier shall arrive at the city the morning via... Alright, so spying. Some examples of Uter's old designs, there's nothing strange about them. Marketing expenses, 100,000 mora. Employment expenses, 200,000 mora. Material expenses.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
Oh? What might this be?
Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Secret elevator!
Why is it moving?
It was so obvious there would be shady business going on.
It seems to have stopped.
Where did this thing take us?
It seems like there's someplace deeper inside the factory.
Alright. Secret layer indeed. Let's see what we can find in the secret layer. Radishes and carrots. Oh no. How truly evil.
Look out, there are guards here!
Should be easy enough to handle them.
Oz, reveal!
The evilest of vegetables. Hidden here. Where nobody would ever expect.
Next customer.
Just finally some rewards for my troubles. Huh. Oh god, it's a conveyor belt level. We gonna get squished. Is it not gonna squish? It's not gonna squish? Okay, guess I'll just run. In case it still... No, it doesn't squish.
This place is filthy! Are the clothes from Uter's shop seriously made here?
Apparently. Right, I turned that off.
Look over there.
Ooh, that water looks super nasty. Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
Yeah, this is
the
hygiene
one who
here is
opened
like
an
top
underground
notch,
factory.
right?
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.
He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
Dum-de-dum. He tries to do a smear campaign.
This way he won't be
We'll
able to
do a
try and
proper
deny
one.
us being in court. All right, let's keep going.
Smear campaign with fake evidence? We will make one with real evidence. To dash forwards, hold and aim to adjust the direction of said dash.
Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me.
Huh.
Let's go up.
Up, you say? Okay. Like, if the cooldown would allow me to do that, I would go up. Okay. There we go. Why is the cooldown so long? Strongly, can you help? No, that moves. Damn it. Is there any point to me, you know, climbing up here? Well, there is something over here. That looks like it might be important. But it also looks to be locked, so... who knows if that's gonna work? Let's find out. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Damn it. Well, it was worth a try. I guess we're moving this way. This feels like I'm gonna fight something again.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too. Huh? What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
He wants to trap us in the factory.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Well, then all we gotta do is break out.
Yes.
Stinky.
And that's because we used to be partners.
But you're practically at each other's throats. Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together.
But you're
In the
very
beginning,
different people.
We both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little. Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of. And we parted ways.
And then you
For my part,
made it big at
I
Fashion
gambled
Week.
it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well...
And he was jealous.
You received the acclaim of
Because
all
he-
Fontaine while Uter gave
He
up
parted
on his dream
ways-
and turned to making this
He parted ways with you right before your
I
big
don't know the
break.
exact details of what happened after that.
Sucks to suck.
All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first.
Right.
Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Activate self-destruct sequence. It's probably gonna call some enemies for me to fight, right?
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Maybe try the next one? That didn't do anything either.
Well, that's doing something.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Oh no, whatever shall I do?
My royal
Let's try your ult.
delicate as silk.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Expulsion mode doesn't seem to work all that well if all you have are weak mechs. These Garda mechs can't do shit. Not to vision bearers, at least.
Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can.
Maybe we can?
Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
You're not gonna finish your sentence?
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Ooh, another chest. Thanks for the primos. I hope that dude doesn't mind that I'm essentially stealing from him. Then again, he tried to trap us in here when we just went here for a tour.
We finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning, warning. Unauthorized
Alright, that's why I went in. Now do I have to go the way that I thought I had to go earlier? Probably.
warning, warning.
Dum-dee-dum-dee-doo.
Initiating shutdown procedure.
There we go. Now I can use this. Ooh, big chest. Up, down we go. Ah, that's gonna be our exit. Hooray! Oh, that's the room I was in earlier.
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence.
The one where I was like, damn, why is there no loot here? Well, because it's just supposed to be my way back.
Finally, the entrance. At last.
Well, we have evidence, and what is it now? Should be easy enough to destroy those two.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
You really think those Garda mechs are scary?
All the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get
Again, do
past
you
these
think
walls?
these Garda mechs would pose any threat at all to me? They're weak. They're weak as fuck. I've just destroyed like...
More mechanical guards? Really?
Yeah, again, I've destroyed a
Ever
bunch
thought
of them
about using
already.
these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
What? Destroying Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance!
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Fashion
Damn.
is about aspiring towards a certain ideal.
You know, it almost feels
But
like
it's
there
up to
might be
you
the
to decide
cutscene
what it
incoming
is.
here for her to take out
My
the
brand
mechs.
caters to no one but myself and my vision.
Maybe that is what's
That's
gonna happen.
my ideal, and it's not going to change.
We'll see. There has to be at least one cutscene if it's a story quest.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long?
You
You
okay?
weren't like this before, Uter.
I am never
What
okay.
happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
What do you
He
mean?
realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all. You think you understand, but you're just a bitter man who let his regrets
I mean, because
dictate
my
his choices.
voice sometimes...
You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't
Sometimes
the
a
wrong
little
choice.
bit.
This whole thing.
You know, I was
Uter,
kind of sick the last
It's
week.
pathetic.
Pathetic. Why don't you
My
take
immune
a look
system
in the
has
mirror?
kind of been failing
You're
me recently.
A fool daydreaming about
Maybe that
taking
is where
all
the
of Tibet
voice,
by storm.
the slight
Well,
difference in voice
good
sometimes
luck
still
doing that
comes
when
from.
even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
You...
Oh! Well, there's the gun, alright. You go first, you've got a show to catch. I can handle gun. I faced many gun before. I know how to deal with gun.
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
No, you go instead.
But he has a gun.
Call it.
It'll be
You did.
Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan. I'll deal with him.
Face
Some
versus gun.
lessons are best delivered in person.
Oh shit. Well, it seems like Face is gonna win against gun this time. Stay safe.
Catch up with us soon.
Trying to leave, are we?
She cut the bullet. Damn.
I've
Impressive.
held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter.
Doing the true anime move of cutting the bullet.
But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this. If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy. Allow me
He
to
gonna
show you
die.
the true meaning of the Chiori brand.
Is it cutscene time? It feels like.
The Chiori
Yep.
brand represents more than a person or a trademark. It's
It's
a way
time.
of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please
Hi,
feast your
Ducky.
eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
No lamp yet?
Dazzling and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never say die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Did
She's-
Chiori not?
She died due to gun.
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
let the show begin. The world may change.
Look at them outfits!
But Chiori will remain the same. No challenge is too great. Chiori caters to no one. Not even the times.
Look at them!
Chiori will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
Whole has ad, yup.
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Okay, where can I buy? After the fashion show, everyone returns to Chiori Boutique.
How about this?
Damn, straight
A
up.
little more to the left.
We're getting the good outfits.
Perfect.
Honestly, why are those outfits not alternate outfits you can unlock in the game?
Great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new
Probably because they're not
signboard.
very practical for combat.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Tevat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about... the Hangry Bird.
Ah, yes. So,
does that mean your signboard is going to be...
when are we gonna get all the people running
penguins
back to
stuffed into
her?
a single hat?
Angry Birds. Everyone's favorite
Super
game.
snuggly and warm. And a bit cramped.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Thanks, Ducky.
Going
Ow.
forward, feel free to custom
Ow.
order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Huh? You really mean it?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette. If you have need of
Yeah,
any
let's do
costumes
this
in the
1 a.m. after the
future,
club.
just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything.
Rolf, stop
Just
teasing
don't be
Ducky.
a stranger, all right? I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden. Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara? Huh? About that.
Right now.
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine. What? No, that's so embarrassing.
That said, glad to hear you've toned it down a little. What the fuck? That did not match the text box at all.
Hold on a second.
Disrupting
That was
public
so
order at the
different
show,
from the
appropriating
text
venue
box.
lighting equipment without authorization, using weaponry in public, hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Shivers, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those
And
descriptions,
you shall
please
probably
report them to
remain
the
number
Special Patrol
one.
at your earliest convenience.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have approved?
No, but it would
Ha.
at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Cendre, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. let's go. Spina's treat.
Alright.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Vanger on the way here. He had a message for you.
I don't
Back
need to
in
hear
business.
it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Shelvrus.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
Hey, let's go.
You don't say.
All right, all right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view?
Oh?
I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
Oh?
A place with a view?
Are we gonna get some outfits that we aren't gonna be able to wear because there's no main character customization? Well, let's find out. The place with the view.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Here, take this.
What's with the big... Oh!
A brooch! And in the style of Chiori Boutique, too! Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
And I'm sure we'll never see that equipped on the main character again afterwards.
I've only made 2 for now. After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
I'll take good care of it, which means I'll never wear it, probably.
You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win. Even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself.
Having friends?
A single person can only do so much.
When?
Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual.
So all those people who returned their stuff ain't getting it back.
Create something beautiful, and there
Partially
will always
because
be
we
people
destroyed
who
everything.
appreciate it.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer. You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
When they talk about tonight, quest completed. She's fun. She's a nice character. I'm not gonna pull for her. Even though she is pretty, again, nice character. Also, I like the fact that she's dual wielding. But I don't know. I feel like there are other characters I want to save up for more. Alright. Now, shall I go try make the ultimate wrist potion before I finish off today? Absolutely. I did say if we had the time. Love the backstory. It is pretty fun. And yes, it is a nice design too. Alright. Let's see what kind of potion I can make. Riz potion? Yes. Alright. Let's see. So I'm gonna dump everything I can into charisma. Wow, that is a very bad corner. I think a little bit of wisdom wouldn't hurt either. So I'll focus mainly on charisma with a side focus on wisdom. That is probably the best way to go for Riz. Hecky? The hecky? We need the best here. We only need the best. There we go. Those are the good ingredients. Okay. Already going nicely in the correct direction. That fits there perfectly. Then I can fit another one in here nicely. And then I said I wanted some of this. Alright. Down here. Technique and fragrance. Wisdom and charisma. And now I need to dump probably as much charisma in there as I can. Focus and perception would also be nice, by the way. So I'll toss some of that in there. Actually, hang on. Okay, focus. Perception. Place that there. Actually, hang on. No, I can do this. Extract this. Place it like this. And then I can fit in this. Technique, perception, fragrance. Oh, this is gonna be such a strong potion. This has to be it. This has to be the ultimate risk potion, right? Technique, perception, and fragrance with maxed out charisma and wisdom. Does it get any more risk heavy than this? I think I have achieved it. Let's make it. Naturally, this has to go in this bottle. Let's see, what would work best for this? What just screams Riz? I guess we'll go with the flower then. There we go. Expert wisdom and charisma potion with technique, perception, and fragrance. This potion will give you all the riz you could ever want. And it is now mine. I will totally use that a lot because, yes. I wish to consume the riz potion right this instant. But the game won't allow me to consume the riz potion that I made. I can only sell it. I can't use it for myself. I have made the ultimate riz potion, but at what cost? Become the Rizzler. Now I am become the Rizzler.
Thank you for Add Astra.
I have achieved the ultimate Riz. No other could ever hope to achieve it. Achieve what I have achieved. You know what, there is still some time. Should I? Yeah, let's do the character trials on stream, I guess. Normally I don't do that, but there isn't enough time to really start a new quest. But I do kind of want to at least get to the 3-hour mark. So, let's do the character trials. See what they're all gonna be like here.
Blitz.
Oh, Dory. Alright. Place that. Set up this. Colley. And back to Dory. I said back to Dory. And that was it. Add Astra Arby sauce, yes. Ah, Yunjin. Honestly, I gotta say, every time I have to play her trial, it's probably the least fun for me. I don't know why, I just don't see how good she is in gameplay, and the party also doesn't really do it for me. Like, she doesn't seem all that strong to me. Maybe that's just me, maybe I just don't know how to use her properly, but she just doesn't seem like that good of a character to me. Well, I mean, fair, she is a 4-star character, so, you know, what do you expect? 4 stars naturally aren't gonna be that good.
I'll catch up.
But with the exception of Fischl, you basically get just a pure Geo team for her character trial. Not a lot of elemental reactions here, to be honest.
Everyone on me!
As a dutiful maid.
Honestly, I'm getting more use out of Noelle here. Speaking of Geo, next one is also... Speaking of everyone is a Geo character except for one Electro character, literally all the character trials are one Electro, Geo, 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 Geo. They're just like, hey, I heard you like the Geo element. How about we give you all of them? Also, Goro was in the other character trial.
Get out of here!
Wow, that really just interrupted me, huh?
Get out of here! Take cover! Don't waste my time.
Place wall. Have some sand. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Da-da-da. Ouchie. Why? What was that bong for? What did I do? Other than complain about some characters.
I'm going in.
Wall.
Everyone on me! Advance!
And that's that. Moving on to Ito. Look through the wall. I have the best walls. Very clippable walls. Alright, Ito, let's go. Let's go, bull chucker. And another wall. And again, 3 out of 4 characters in this team are Geo characters.
Who wants some of this? Let's roll.
At least Ito is pretty strong. Look at those heavy hits.
Fall in. Rally.
I'm going in. Yeah. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Alright, big enemy. Let's finish you off. Look at those heavy hits. That's just Ito, alright. And finally, Chiori. Alright, actually somewhat balanced. We have 2 Pyro and 2 Geo characters. That is more than... That is... You know, at least it's not almost everyone is Geo. At least we have some... At least we have like a 50-50 split here. It's something. Well, this is a quick one, apparently. One more strong enemy to wrap this up.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Cutting edge, get it? Haha, because she has blades. Ha, fun. Alright, let's grab my rewards. I want those primo gems, those are the most important. And I'll take the other stuff too. Thank you. And that's all those done. Now let's check the battle pass. Level 30, I am doing quite well, I think, in terms of making it through the battle pass and finishing that off. New blueprint. Well, and that's basically it. One thing I will do is I will already unlock this so I can start earning my keys back. But I won't do it yet. Checks and cats. I will not begin the hangout. But next time I stream Genshin, decent chance we'll be starting the Lynette hangouts. Look at all this stuff. So much stuff I've already done. But there's still more to do. But that more will have to be another time. So, that being the case, I will wrap things up here for the day. Not quite at the 3-hour mark, but by the time we found a raid target and initiated the raid, chances are we might have crossed the 3-hour mark by then. Not like the 3-hour mark is a make or break deal for me or anything. Let's see. We have a few people we could raid. You know what? This person's... Yeah. Hoodie's Ardent Tea, we've raided that person before. And they're playing Subnautica, which is always fun. You know what? Sure. Let's give them a raid. Subnautica is always a fun game to check out. Alright everyone, I want to take this opportunity before the raid goes out to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you had fun with the stream. We definitely got to meet a very, very interesting character. I really like the fact that we have a dual-wielding character now. Again, doesn't mean I'll pull for her, but it is a nice new set of combat style. Like a new combat style that we haven't seen yet, with new animations and everything. who knows, maybe we'll get more dual-wielding characters in the future. We'll see. But yeah, I'll see you all around. I'll see you tomorrow if you're interested in some FNF. And yeah, until then, have a good one and bye-bye. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, thanks for the head pats. If you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, your support is also greatly appreciated. And you know, if you do want to catch me live in the future, you can do so by checking the description down below, where it will be a link to my Twitch. I stream there every Friday and Saturday, sometimes other days as well. In any event, thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.